promised I will never be a star. Holding on, take me anywhere it needs to be. Take a good look, 'cause I'll be gone. I can't need you anymore. You're out there, you're on your own, and I can't need you anymore. Tell me I'm alright. Anything to make it easier. Oh, keep your secret songs, 'cause I can't hear them anymore. Oh, tell me when it's all done. Take these memories and burn them all, one by one. 'Cause it's not fair to keep holding on. Need you anymore. 'Cause you're out there, you're on your own, and I can't need you anymore. 'Cause it's not fair to keep holding on. Oh, take your words back home, back way nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow, but please get sucked out to sea.
Alright, I haven't streamed in a few weeks, so I don't remember what the audio levels are, but I think that's a good mixture. Come on. Can't get the camera to lock on. All right, we got a 4-color design. We got to load everything up and get it centered first. What's going on, Waves? Miller? It's good to be back. It's been a while. I got a helper today. How does the audio sound? We're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch today, so I don't know how I'm going to keep up with that. Let me get the ovens on. Jess, if you want to wait until I get it, wait upstairs until I get it locked in, because that's going to be another hour. I'll just text you. Yeah, this is a 4-color, possibly 5-color design, and it's going to be a pain. Sounds good. Thanks, Waves. It's going to be a pain trying to get it. Pepsi, sponsor me. It's going to be a pain trying to get it locked all in. And then we have 200 shirts to do. So I called Jess to come, and it's probably still going to take me 6 to 8 hours, because 4 colors, that slows down the process a lot. Because we gotta do white, and then I don't like how. See if we can get that lower. Yeah, we gotta do white, and then heat it up, let it set, and then we've got. I wish I had a picture of the design. But once the white sets, then we got to hit it with like blue, green, red. Here, I'll pull it up on the phone. I'm a little unorganized today because I'm just trying to get it done. So that's what it's going to look like. So we're going to let the white set. Then we're going to hit blue, green, red. There's a little bit of black shadowing. I'm going to see how it looks without a black screen. But if it doesn't look good, I got a black screen made to do some of the shadows. The guy who ordered the shirts showed me a picture of somebody else who did the shirts, and they took the black shadows out, and the shirt still looked fine. So we're just going to see how it looks. You guys are going to see how I get to register it. We're just going to do a quick, oh, that doesn't make any sense. We're going to do a quick, just getting the screens lined up center, and then actually go through and really, if you can see, I don't know if you can see on the overhead, I've got 2 lines here that are your center lines. And I got a center line on the, starting to wonder if I should, put new tape on these first. The center line shouldn't change. Yeah, the center line's not going to change on the board. Yeah, Waves, it's, I think it's going to look really cool when it's done. I'm a little nervous because I haven't done a 4-color design in a while. I just want it to go right. But once we get it right on one shirt, I'll know it'll all be locked in and ready to go. Hello? What's up? All right, I'm back. we just got started, but it might not last long. We'll have to see what happens. But until then, we'll try to get this registered. All right. Come on. These things lock up so much over time. All right, it's the white screen. We're gonna keep the flattening on there just to see if we need to flatten the white after. I'm gonna mix a little bit more reducer into my white to try to get it really thin. The most important thing right now is to make sure I don't put the color on the wrong screen. So let me pull my phone out again. All right, that's blue. All right, I'll be right back. For anybody who doesn't know, I just had a baby, so I have to take breaks. I gotta go help my wife with something. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna put the music on and put it on taking a break. Sorry about that, guys.
Take your words back home, but back away nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow, but please get sucked out to sea. I wonder where you are, 'cause you know I take these things kinda extra hard. This back and forth will take me anywhere I need to be. I can't need you anymore. You're out there, you're on your own, and I can't need you anymore. They say all good things must end, but it's been too long since I've seen one again. It's over now, you played your role, now it's time to dissipate. I may not get very far, let's be honest, I will never be a star. But holding on will take me anywhere I need to be. Take a good look, 'cause I'll be gone. I can't need you anymore. You're out there, you're on your own, and I can't need you anymore. back way nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow, but please get sucked out to sea. Just let you go. Turn around, turn around, turn around again. Laugh at yourself. It's not half as bad as you thought it was. It's not an epic that you live. We can dress it up in red if that's how you want it. But you better get out and I will still hold you back from the edge. Don't watch this fool. Don't waste your money on another broken renegade. Do it now, act faster and lie to yourself. Never heavy with the consequence you're running from. Never think about the way it was. We can dress it up in red if that's how you want it. But you better get out and I will still hold you back from the edge. I will wait with you till the end if that's how you want it. I'll be your audience and I will still hold you back from the edge. We can dress it up in red if that's how you want it. But you would rather get out and I will still hold you back from the edge. I will wait with you till the end if that's how you want it. I'll be your audience and I will still hold you back from the edge. I will wait with you till the end. I will still hold you back from the edge. Folks found out when we're 17, we don't know what we'll be, and it was all so free, cause it's all good till we grow complacent. Staying the same has made me impatient. I'm guilty and too tired of not being better, but oh how I wish I were. Don't tell me now, that's just the way it is. The recipients of unoriginal sin handed down from the years we've wasted playing this game. We all feel the same, we all lose this way again and again and again. I wanna make sound. I wanna change everything. I wanna know it, feel it, take it all. I wanna fix everything. But the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made sure to change, now be your release. I wanna scream out, 'cause I can't stand this wait and see. 'Cause I've been way down, way too long. There's still a pulse in me. But the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made sure to change, now be your release. Who let you down? Who let you down? There is no easy way out. Who let you down? Who let you down? The right words, the wrong time, a hard look at the hard lines. Who let you down right now? There is no easy way out. Take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made sure to change, now be your release. Let you down right now. Who let you down? There is no easy way out. Take your words back home, but back away nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow, but please get sucked out to sea. I wonder where you are, 'cause you know I take these things kinda extra hard. This back and forth will take me anywhere I need to be. I can't need you anymore. You're out there, you're on your own, and I can't need you anymore.
All right, sorry about that. Looks like y'all been talking about Siege. I'm gonna be mad, man. I bought that battle pass, and I don't think I'll ever be on, at least for a little bit. All right, let's see. Where were we? Oh, damn. So, that is blue. It's blue, green, red. It's got like 3 months still. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just gonna take me a few weeks to kind of get in the swing of things and catch up on some orders. I think I'm gonna move my PlayStation back upstairs. I don't really want to stream gaming. I don't find it that fun, and I'm not that good. So I think I'm gonna keep my stream just doing this for the fun of it and have people to talk to, show off some of my work, and then just go back to gaming upstairs, especially with the baby. Yeah, I just realized this isn't even Diet Pepsi. I'm gonna mess my diet up. I might try to find a place to put that monitor because I definitely don't want to go back to playing on the TV. But let's see. That's what I was looking for. Need some music. All right, see you later, Waze. This order's probably gonna take me all day, so I'll probably still be streaming when you get back. Good luck at work. All right, just getting organized. That looks pretty good. All right, next is green. Can turn this off. Woo! Oven's hot. Let me, there's a little bit of white ink on this. Oh, we're getting ink everywhere already. That's not a good sign. Basically right now. Damn. Trying to level out the screens. All right, so that's green. Let's move this platen in some. This print, I have a new rule now, no prints over 16 inches. I told the guy I could do it, and I can just barely do it. It's gonna be close. All right. That one's locked in. Ooh, that's not good. Whoa. That is a feature I did not know. Possibly another boo-boo, and we'll see if it affects me later on, but I ran out of 200 mesh. I was gonna do some of the colors in 200 mesh, so one of the colors is at 230. It shouldn't be a problem, but it's one of those things where I say it shouldn't be a problem, and then in 2 hours it's gonna be a problem. And I'll be ready to quit. But hopefully it's fine. Here's the black. So in the original design there's highlights, shadows. Yeah, I meant to say shadows under some of the letters. And I did the art to keep it, and then I realized that the guy he had it done before didn't use it. So we're gonna set this up, and if it looks like the original shirt reference he sent me, we'll be able to not have to use this. Ooh, that's weird. But if it looks too good to not use, we'll just charge the screen fee and show that mine looks a little better, hopefully. I think that's good. A little high, but all right, so we are loaded up on every single one. Here, I'll put it in between so you can see. We're about to peel off. This is the old platen tape, keeps all the lint glue off of the actual platen. So, so before we start testing, this is the hardest part about screen printing. Once you get everything locked in, it's just, you know, put your music on and go, but making sure everything's clean, set up for your new job, and then the worst is cleaning all these screens and reclaiming them. Can't stand that part. All right, let's see. Just give me a second. I'm getting the music all set up on my end. We got our tape, razor blade. See if this helps. I got a little, I don't know what these called, like a hand squeegee for vinyl car wrapping, or I guess any vinyl wrapping. I'm gonna see if I can use this to get the, it's not very effective. Maybe if, son of a bitch. We already have hair in the plant. All right, we got a few bubbles, but I think we can pop them. Yeah, that feels smooth. We're about 5 minutes away from getting, well, 10 minutes away from getting ink on some screens. Anybody who's watching, I appreciate it. I know it's not the most exciting stream. I just like to show what I'm working on. If people order from me, they can see what they can basically see the product getting made. Yeah, it's one of those things where I screen print for like 8 hours at a time, so you can always come back and check and see how an order's going or how far I've got. I want to get a little system that counts how many shirts I've done and how many I've still got left. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But let's get some glue on here. Got a little bit too much glue. So this stuff's heat activated, so we gotta get it under the mini heat flash, and then start taping these screens up. Oh. There's only one thing I'm worried about. I don't know if people can see it, but there's like this little spot right here. I don't know what it is, but if it causes a problem, I'm gonna have to make a whole new screen. So we're gonna hit it with white and see. I'm just gonna put a little white in the screen, flood it, hit it, and see if it causes. I'm hoping it's just like the mesh is a weird color, but everything's fine. Because if not, hopefully I got a backup screen. Doing these big orders, like when you do a multicolor order like this, whew, yeah, that's good. When you do all these different colors, it's real easy for something to mess up. Or I think what I'm trying to say. You know, if your white messes up after you've registered the whole thing, you gotta go make a new white screen. You didn't have to re-register the other colors. And that just ruins your day. All right, let's get some tape on this. All right, I need to clean that off. Was wondering where all that white ink was coming from. Oh, my tape dispenser. I can't remember how much tape. I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was not 8. It wasn't even close. it's 9. And I think it's 11 on the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try to do a better job. Usually I put a lot of ink on so I don't have to refill, but then the whole screen gets messy. So I'm going to try to do better about just putting as much as I need for the batch I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 11. Put a little bit of green on there. So what is Jess gonna be helping with? I brought Jess in. I feel bad. I told Jess to come at 10 and we still haven't even started. Because I ran into some issues making the screens. But basically, when I run by myself, I only really do one shirt at a time. But when I've got a helper, I put them back in the back, loading and unloading shirts so we can do 4 at a time. And I'm hoping that'll help make a dent. It's still going to be a lot of work, but hopefully we can get through it a lot faster. It's if we even get started, because right now, it's almost 3 o'clock and I haven't started yet. I was supposed to start hours ago. All right. I think what happens is I underestimate how long it's going to take to set up. And then I start to freak out when I'm not hitting my time. And I start making stupid mistakes. All right. I got this stuff. It's called like Tespellin. It's made of cotton. So instead of wasting all these shirts testing stuff, I can just put these cotton sheets down and it acts like a shirt. So we're gonna try to register the whole job with this. But because it's a massive design, we're gonna need 2 sheets. And hopefully I didn't waste Jess's day. All right. I'll put a little more reducer, just a tiny bit more in this white ink. I want it really thin for this job. Ooh, that might have been a bit too much. I guess we will have to see. Let's see, I moved my drill, so I'm gonna be off screen for a second to a plug that's easier, but I'll be right back with this ink. You'll hear the drill. Basically just got a hand drill with a paint mixing bit on it to help heat this ink up. Gotta go slow at first. So basically the white ink is thick like peanut butter. But if you mix it and heat it up, it becomes real thin and works better. And I add a little bit of a reducer compound because I like that stuff really thin. Some people hate reducers. Claim it. Ugh, I got glue on me. Claim it messes with the print, but I've never seen a problem. I've washed shirts with white ink that had a reducer and they're fine. You just don't want to you don't want to exceed like 3 to 5%. You don't want to exceed 5%. I didn't think about it. I'm probably going to need. No, that'll be fine. Right. I think I'm gonna have to tape that back too. Yeah. Because I mean this is a full print, so if I keep pushing to the back, I'm gonna get ink all on that frame. 1, 2. All right, so now that's clean. I don't know if you can see it. I think the overhead camera was a little blurry. It looks good now. So basically, we got all this white we got to get onto here because there's a lot of black shirts I'm going to be working on, and the colors are neon. So if you want those colors to pop, you need white underneath it to really get it to stand out on that black. So we got black test sheet. We got our white ink that's been heated, mixed. Yeah, it's a lot. It's really thin. Another thing you can do is heat the platen a little bit. As we go, this ink is going to thin even more because there's going to be so much heat down here, keeping everything warm. I also like to keep my ink on top of the oven so it heats up like that too. But let's spread this around and see what happens. Oh, this is going to be... I think I'm probably going to use the rest of this white ink on this job. Probably a half gallon ink. I was worried about that. So the print starts so far up that my biggest problem is going to be making sure I get this detail right here good. Let's just see. Ooh. That is not bad for the first hit. Thanks, Aspen. I appreciate it. So that turned out really well. And where was that problem part at on the A? There is a tiny dot on the A, but it got flooded around by everything else, so that should be fine. Yeah. I wish I would have knocked this print down an inch. Because, I mean, I gotta do that 200 times. That's why we use the tape. All right, so the white's done. What we're gonna do is we're gonna flash it, make sure it becomes dry everywhere, and then we need to get these other screens set up. Thanks, Miller. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a whole hour to do this, so the job won't be registered till 4. I can probably get 3 hours of printing done before the family comes over to see the baby, and then I'll probably be up half the night printing. I don't know if Jess is gonna stay and help, or I might be doing it solo. These jobs are no joke trying to get set up. And the one thing I don't understand is on the test Pellin, every time I try to use it, the ink doesn't want to dry on it. It's another thing I'm worried about is I always feel like the heat is not as much as the center. So if I'm having to dry every shirt, shit. Yeah, I don't know about this. The test Pellin wants to come up, which means registering it could be off. So I think we are going to register on a shirt. But I'm just worried the heat on the center is more. So I'm going to have to like start here and then back it up. Arrogant JD. What's going on, Kevin? All right, see you later, Miller. Oh, this job is gonna kill me. Tim, if you're watching, I promise I usually have more more faith in myself, but this is such a big print. Yeah, this isn't working. All right. We're gonna actually use a real shirt to register this, because that is the right thing to do. I have these shirts go on sale real cheap, Gildan's. So whenever they go on sale, I pick up a few to use as test. And right now I'd rather just print on that than trying to use that Pellin. Oh, damn. We're making all kinds of mistakes right now. All right, let's try this again. Looks pretty good. Ow. All right, so we're gonna have to hit it, move back, and hit the top. So that looks like that's gonna be my next investment, is a bigger flash, because it just can't handle a print this size. We're just going to keep pressing forward and see what happens. Oh. All right, so the way to register the rest of these screens. This is like transfer tape for vinyl. Basically, just gonna place it. Oh, come on, don't do that. And when we swipe to test our other colors, if we don't get it right, we can wipe it off with a cloth. Except now we're all right, I guess we'll see how it goes. So the next, that's black, so it would go this way. I don't think, it's sitting so well on this shirt, I don't think we're gonna need to use that. Basically, you can see as you drop this down, there's your next color and how it's gonna sit. And we need to get it perfect. You can get it pretty close before you swipe ink by doing this. I like to get it pretty close. Okay. I don't really want to use that one though because the shirt moved. So we'll line that up. That's lined up. Just slowly tighten. So when you tighten, it moves it a little. So now we can loosen these. Ugh. I don't know if you can see those on the overhead, you can't. And use our micro adjustments. I think that's it. That looks really good. One, two, three, four. You know, you use a lot of tape, but it saves you a lot of time at the end of cleaning. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing that's really bugging me right now is the flash, because I don't know, that could be a problem. 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was stupid. I don't need to tape this side. All right, I'm really hoping that's it. I think it is. What is it? Red first or blue? Yeah, it's blue. I'm glad I checked that. So I got 2 different types of blue. But I really like this one. Let me get... So, let me see. That's the green we're using. I really like that. And then of course we got our red, bright red. But I'm torn between the blues, so we gotta do a little checking real quick before we put it on the screen. This is a fluorescent blue. That's what it's called. It's the same company as the green. And then we got Blue Lagoon, which is a little bit brighter. So let's look at the picture again, see which one matches better. Oh, no contest. There's the, you can't really tell because of the brightness, but there's the blue. In person, it's dead on. So we're gonna be using this, and hopefully this gets through 200 shirts. Let me get a spatula. I cleaned a whole bunch of spatulas earlier. And I'm pretty sure for these single colors here, we can just use these little baby squeegees. But for the testing, we'll have to also hit those corners. And all these inks cure at 270 degrees, so that's the thing. Mixing different companies' inks can get sketchy. That's a nice color. But if they all cure at the same temp, then it's fine. So we're not going to use a hand mixer on something like this. You can hand mix this stuff, or a drill mixer. So we just got our spatula. What you're trying to do is, every jar you open is like peanut butter, but the more you work it, it gets real thin. This stuff is really thick. This is 200 mesh, so it should lay down a nice layer of color, but keep a nice shirt feel. When I first started out, I used like 110 and 156 for everything, and by the time you're done printing, the shirt is so stiff because it's got so much ink on it. So I've been really trying to perfect using higher mesh counts, which means that your you know, baking the design on, I can't think of the words, has to be on point. Makes it a little longer. I'm just gonna put a little bit on here to test. Let the rest heat up. Alright. Put the heat up on there. Hands are clean. I'm gonna get a small squeegee. Squeegee's clean. A hard time flooding it. All right, it's really close. Wonder if that'll be darker. Let's see. Let's hit all those corners. All right, so it's dead on here, here. It looks like we need to shift it this way to my right and bring the corner in. Shift it to the right. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's not too bad, but there's a little white peeking. Basically, with this, you know, heat transfer sticker down, you can just wipe it off. I think that blue will really darken up once it actually hits the white. See how that is really quick. Oh yeah, that's really good. Yep, I'm happy with that. So the blue's now locked in. Now the green. And I don't really want to flash between colors, because then I'll be here all day. all night. So I think, wow, that's dead on. See how much it. It's like I have a hard time trusting these in the back because of the movement in the shirt. And that looks good everywhere else. So I'm not sure we need to really tape everything. I'll tape the top and the bottom, but the sides don't ever come in contact. 5, 6, 9. I'm excited to see how this green looks. Oh, too close. All right, so here's our green. The lids on these are crazy. Pry off with a coin. Oddly specific. And doesn't work. It's getting hot down here. Oh wow, we got 5 viewers. Welcome. I appreciate y'all. We're just we're getting the screen all locked in before we can start the run. But right now I'm having a hard time getting my ink open. Need a screwdriver. Come on. Give me 1 second. Ha ha! Damn. This has been the hardest ink I've ever opened. There we go. Yeah, that is really green. Check that out. I don't know, the light is kind of, I mean, it's even greener than all my equipment. That's gonna look really good. It's your ASMR. Yeah, and this stuff's a lot thinner than the blue. Every ink has a different, it just depends on the pigment in it. How much pigment they have to use to get it to that color. So this green is already real light, so we don't have to mix it too long. I bought a giant thing of this because I want to use it for some of my designs too. I really like this color green. Let's just need a little bit to test. Once we test and know everything's working, I'll put a lot more on there. So it needs to come this way. It's good, it's straight everywhere, just needs to come this way. Let me think how we're gonna do that. I love that green though, oh my goodness. I don't want to unclamp from center. I'm hoping if I dial these sides out at the same time, it'll allow. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking. If we dial both out at the same time, it'll allow it to move up. I think that did it. Surprisingly. I think that's gonna be good. All right, we're all locked in. Let's give it another hit. Oh, that's dead on. The light is so bright because that sticker, I promise, it looks good. I'm getting happy because I don't know, this design it's got a lot of tight corners. Make sure everything lines up just right. But that, I mean, that looks good. All right, red, we're almost there. So we're just doing a rough out. I'm actually going to that's weird. Press on there. Clamp it down. Even. This feels a little high. So you can actually adjust the up and down. Now it looks good. Now that it's been hit, yeah. So the whole thing looks like it just be side shifted. Damn. Ugh. All right, we're almost done. Like I've been saying, definitely the worst part is going to be that white every time. Because that white is going to want to move so much. Let's see. Tomato. I already have, this is a big handle one, but I already have a red one made up. So we'll use that, even though we don't need that much space on there. Red, I find, besides black, is one of the easiest to mix and use. I mean, it already comes out like soup. Still mix it up a little bit. Ooh. I don't know why that wants to catch. I guess because it's got old ink on it. That's on there. First try. That red is vibrant too. I mean, no, we're not trusting those. That's right. It's on everywhere. Yeah. I'm gonna hit. Yeah, I call that good. Definitely with registering, it's just practice. And having a nice press with a lot of micro adjustments. So when I first started, I had a hell of a time trying to line up. If Jennifer's watched, Jennifer Bagby from By the Water, she's a business on the lake. She was my first job. She wanted me to do a 3-color fish on a shirt, and I'm like, I can tell her this now because they turned out great. I was like, yeah, I do that all the time. Never done it, never registered a job before. I'd always done 1-color stuff. So that was a learning experience, and guess what? She got all the shirts that she gave me back perfect, and I only lost 3 nights of sleep. But it turned out great. I was proud of that project. I wish, and that was before I really kept. Another thing with the Pellon, Ryanette posted this on their YouTube the other, I think like last week or 2 weeks ago, that you can use those Pellons to like kind of catalog your orders. So I took that advice and started doing that. So let me get one. So basically, this guy was on the lake and wanted his own little take on Ranger. He holds the R out, so I did it free for him because he helped me do the electrical down here. But basically you can put it on there, it's dry. I can show clients, hey, this is what your print will look like on a shirt, and then I've got notes of how I did it, all the screens I used. So basically I wish I would have started doing that a year ago because I'd have a lot of cool prints hanging around. But who knows? All right, we're gonna register this black just because we're going so fast and we're getting the hang of it, but I don't know if I'm gonna print the black. If it looks stunning, I'll do it. But if it doesn't add much to the print, I won't. The only thing I don't like is feels like it's really low. Yeah, that's better. Come on. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I think for this one we're going to tape all the sides. Then we can start printing. Anybody listening to any good bands lately? I'm personally in my ear listening to Littlefoot. I wish we could play music on stream and not get hit. Basically right now I'm touching everywhere to see if visually it looks like it's going to line up when it's pressed. It looks pretty good. Alright, we're going to need a wide squeegee for this. And a spatula. If anybody's watching and needs some music recommendations, I really recommend Little Feat if you like kind of a funk, country, 70s rock. They had a little bit of everything. And I really like listening. I only like listening up to till Loud George passed away. I don't think anything after that was too spectacular. Black always gets real chunky. You have to really mix that up real well. All these inks have different characteristics. We don't need much because it's just a little detail that gets filled in. Spread that. Just in case this gets a little messy, I'd rather waste the tape than have to clean those edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, we're almost done. Dead on. We'll see how that looks with everything else. I'm trying to think why that black line's like that. I really like that. We'll see how it looks on a gray. Well, I mean, we already lined it up. We might as well use it. Now here comes the real test, seeing how these colors look on the actual white. And trying to peel this without messing up the registration. Yeah. It's better just to get a whole new shirt because that ripped it off the, it's never gonna look right now. I forgot to add a center line on this. I've never done it after I've added glue, so we'll see how that works. Oh yeah, that's fine. All right, we'll use one more test shirt. XL. This will be mine if I like it. If I like the print. Just checking to make sure it's straight on there. All right, moment of truth. First print. I lied. Let's tape up all of our registration marks. Because if I'm gonna wear this, I don't want registration marks. I teased y'all. I gotta keep y'all engaged, staying in on the stream. So basically now, we tape on the back side, everywhere those registrations I used to help get the machine going. We just need to put a piece of tape on them. And basically that'll stop the ink from hitting the shirt. Giving us a clean print. The only problem is you gotta do it to every single screen. Ooh, see, gotta be careful. I didn't cut enough tape. So that would have put a tiny white dot on every single shirt we did. Sick meme? What meme did I do? I am Confucia. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do all this and then turn the stream off before I... No, I'm just kidding. We just got 4 more screens to do and then we're good to go. This one, I don't even need to do that. The squeegee is only gonna hit where I need to print. So we only need to get those center lines. I'm excited to see how these colors look on the white. The red is a big squeegee, so we actually do need to do all of them. How's the sound, is the sound balanced, Kevin? Is the music, I'm louder than the music, right? And last, now we'll be able to print a shirt after this. Yeah, it's balanced. Awesome. What time do you think you'll be here tomorrow, Kevin? Awesome. Look forward to seeing you. I know baby M will be excited. No, she won't. She'll probably be asleep. But I'll be excited for you to meet her. She's a sweetheart. I don't think I think that's the greatest thing I've ever made. Well, Laurel did all the work, but she's still amazing. All right. Now we're ready to print. First print. We already flooded. We don't need to do that again. I'm really worried about trying to get this thing cured. I might lift it a little bit off the shirt and hopefully the heat will dissipate out more before hitting the shirt. It's a thin layer of ink too, so it shouldn't. I know, right? I didn't know I could make such a pretty baby. I was worried with Nathan's kids coming out all, you know, looking like supermodels. We had a lot to live up to. All right, let's see how this goes. It's not as it's not as dark as I'd like it. What mesh is this? That's 200. Let's hit it one more time, just see. Because I don't really know what to do. I can't get that color to pop like I want it to. All right, let's just go to the next color and we'll figure it out as we go. All right. So everything's registered and it looks, I mean, it looks good. I just want that green, the green and blue to pop more. It's just not. And the green definitely needs to still have these taped. So let's see. Let's send it to the oven real quick and see if that darkens the colors at all. Sometimes that's the case and sometimes it's not. The red looks good. I might have to flash the green and blue and do 2 hits. And this job is going to take forever. Just going to let it come to the oven. Even when it comes out the oven, you gotta let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, and then it'll usually hit the true color. I don't know about that. I mean, it feels nice.
Take your words back home, back away nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow. Get sucked out to sea. I wonder where you are, 'cause you know take these things kinda extra hard. This back and forth will take me anywhere we need to be.
Just trying to think. The red turned out great. I can't tell if what the blue is doing. You know, another thing might be the squeegees. These squeegees flex a lot, and they might not be putting that, you know, a massive ink deposit down. And that's not good. So let's try one with a stronger squeegee and see what happens. And all I've got left are the big squeegees, really big squeegees. So let's tape that again. I mean, that's bright. That should be. All right, we're gonna use the back side of the shirt. Hopefully it's just the squeegee that's stopping us. Because if not, we're gonna have to burn a new screen with like a 150 screen to lay more ink down. Which I got a few, but that just sets me back another hour or two. So. We've only done 2 shirts and the white is already. I mean, I didn't put much down, but that's a lot of white. It's having a hard time. I use Effin ink, and I like Effin ink, but it likes to ride the squeegee a lot. Man, I hope it's a squeegee. All right, that feels good everywhere, so it shouldn't come up. All right. They don't look bad. Except for when I put the green on, it's gonna wanna come off. Let's see if it does. We're gonna have to flash between every color. I should have done 150. So now raises the question, do I flash every time? Or do I quickly make 2 screens and re-register everything? Oh my God. I mean, that's a little better. But it's wanting to pull the blue. Oh, thank you. I'm just trying to figure out some things, because I don't know if I like that or not. So I need to try to find the picture he sent. If it's close to what he sent, we can rock with it, but if it's not, we need to change some things up. So it looks like they were having the same problem with their blue, but their green was much more vibrant. There. Yeah, can you see that? So their blue is real light. They were having a hard time getting that blue also, but their green had more vibrance to it. So I don't know where that puts us. Yeah, but then you have to start thinking about, if I do a second coat of green, you got to start thinking about production-wise. I have to do 200 of these. So if I have to go back and hit the blue and green twice, that's more of a 7-color design now. I can live with the green. The green looks pretty good. Or I could use a darker green. If I use a darker green on the screen and a darker blue, it still wants to come up. So you have to flash. You're gonna have to flash between the green. I have to flash the green and the blue. So it's going to be white flash, green flash, blue flash, then red and black. And on the black shirts, I don't even have to do the black screen, just red. Let's fix that real quick. There's something going on right there. There's like a pinhole. It's putting a black spot on the shirt every time in the same spot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to just sit and think for a second and chill out, not get too crazy about it. The thing is, if I make a new blue and green screen, it doesn't fix the pulling up issue of the color wanting to pull up. So let's run a few tests changing how we print it, see if that does a big difference. I mean, it's definitely better than the front. I don't remember what I did different, really. I was gonna flash a little more. Maybe. I got a bunch of these shirts, so that's what they're for. I kind of want to stop using my XLs though. My 2XLs, just use, that's another 2XL. Another one. They're all 2X, oh, 4XL, wow. We can use that a few times, I think. I think I can live with the colors as long as they don't like pull up or anything. We need more white. All right, let's just keep practicing. Maybe we'll figure something out. So 2 hits of white, check it, looks beautiful.
Take your words back home, back way nice and slow. Feel the ebb and flow. Get sucked out to sea. Wonder where you are, 'cause you know take these things kind of extra hard. This back and forth will take me anywhere you need to be.
All right, see you later. It seems stupid to keep doing the same thing over and over, but what happens is it builds up ink on the back of these screens, and I'm hoping that it'll stop peeling so much ink off of the green and blue, and that we'll get closer to this darker color, because I can live with that. I just don't like how thinned out it gets over here. So it's getting darker each time. So let's do the back of this. So it's registered right, it looks decent. I just trying to get the blue and green a little darker. I'm hoping that as we keep printing, the blue and green will build up on the back of these screens, and it'll stop wanting to pull ink up, because I don't want to flash between each one. That's got a good feel to it. That was on there crooked. Come on. That's not good. Huh. Might sign off. Getting frustrated. Got to figure out how to fix this. Not very entertaining to watch me just sitting here in silence. Let's see though. this. All right, I appreciate y'all, but I gotta figure this out.